Apart from the maker's reflection, the story of the mirror house had turned into a local legend told by teenagers around campfires, whispered by old villagers who refused to walk near the road after dark. But one person didn't believe it was just a story. Dr. Hannah El Rashid, a historian of occult artifacts, had spent years studying mirrors said to hold souls. When she learned about the house and the disappearances of Layla, Sarah, and Omar, she knew what she had to do. She tracked down the fragments of the mirror. Most were scattered, sold, or forgotten, but she managed to find 7 pieces, still glimmering faintly under the dust. Each shard seemed to hum softly when touched, vibrating like a heartbeat. Hannah brought them to her lab and began to study them under infrared light. To her horror, faint shapes appeared within the reflections' faces, hundreds of them, blurred and overlapping, as if trapped in eternal motion. Then she noticed something strange. When she arranged the shards together, the reflections aligned to form a name etched faintly along the cracks: Yusuf al-Marani. She searched the archives. It turned out that Yusuf al-Marani was a 17th century craftsman, a glassmaker who vanished after creating a mirror for a sultan rumored to dabble in necromancy. The mirror was said to reflect the soul instead of the body. At midnight, Hannah lit a single candle and whispered the craftsman's name aloud. The shards began to tremble. A cold wind filled the room. Though every window was shut, a voice echoed not from the air, but from the reflections themselves. You reassembled what was meant to stay shattered. The shards fused together with a hiss, forming the mirror once again. The candlelight dimmed, and Hannah saw a man's face, pale, hollow-eyed, smiling from within the glass. It was Yusuf al-Marani. He whispered, "Every soul that gazes upon my work becomes part of its perfection." Hannah tried to look away, but her reflection didn't move. Instead, it raised its hand and pressed it against the glass. The mirror rippled, and in the flickering light, a new face appeared behind the other's. Hannah's. The next morning, her lab was empty. Only the mirror remained, perfectly restored, gleaming brighter than ever. If you stand before it long enough, you might see a flicker of a woman in a white coat, pounding silently, begging to be free. And somewhere, deep inside the glass, the maker smiles.